people are supposed to know what goes on at 4 a.m. That's raccoon business. Dan Brown wants me to use a blender at 4 in the morning, okay? RIP to everyone else on this block, I guess. Hi friends, in this vlog, I will be writing my novel using Dan Brown, author of Da Vinci Code, 4 a.m. writing routine. So that's right, tomorrow morning I will be up at 4 a.m. at my desk. I'll link the article below on where I found his writing routine, but let's go over the few key details of it. First, Dan starts his day at 4 a.m. Why? We do not know, but I guess we're gonna be doing that tomorrow. He says, I'll sprint to the kitchen, grab a spinach smoothie and some coffee, and get straight to my office. Is that hyperbole? You sprint at 4 a.m.? Sure, Dan. Then he says, I'll work for between 6 to 9 hours, depending on how much energy I have. I'm expecting to have 0 energy, so we'll see. The article also says that he uses an app to make his computer screen go dark for 1 minute an hour, compelling him to take a break and do push-ups and sit-ups or hang upside down. I don't even know what that means. So I don't know what app he uses, but I do have this very Dan Brownian hourglass that I will be using to mark the hours. And then every time it runs out, I will get up and spend 1 minute exercising in the middle of the night or hanging upside down if I can find a way to do that. I don't even know how long this hourglass lasts. Is it an hour? I don't know. We will find out tomorrow. So, I'm currently working on the second draft of a young adult contemporary fantasy that I've been thinking of as the Da Vinci Code set in a magic school. So it's perfect for this challenge. It's a puzzle mystery. Again, very Dan Brownian. So, in the last vlog, I finished connecting the first 5 scenes of Act 1 in Draft 2. Loosely, use of the word finish. So my next task is to look at the next 5 scenes. I have them all written out on note cards. Decide whether or not those scenes actually belong in the act that I have them in. I need to put them in any kind of order. They're not in any kind of order. And then I need to transfer them to my document, give them connective tissue, and flesh out the scenes that need to be fleshed out. I know that the 5th scene in the novel needs to be fleshed out. I just left it how it was at the end of the last novel and declared success prematurely. So my plan is to do that structural work today. I'm going to take out the note cards, figure out if the next 5 scenes that I have are the right next 5 scenes for the story, and put them in some kind of order. Because I imagine at 4 a.m. when I'm at my desk, I'm not going to be feeling very structurally inclined, and I'm just going to want to use my creative 4 a.m. brain to flesh out scenes and do like actual creative writing. You know, it could be entirely nonsensical. I don't know. I've never written at 4 a.m. I don't know if I've ever done anything at 4 a.m. But I'm excited. I'll let you know how it goes. Alright, well it is about 8 p.m. and I'm gonna start getting ready for bed now. Fun fact, I have a nephew who is about 1.5 years old and he is still awake right now. But I'm gonna get in bed. Goodbye, many hours of sunlight that I'm giving up on for some reason. Hello, bed. It's way too early for. Oh, why am I alive right now? I'm up. I'm at my desk. Slightly after 4 a.m. Just because I didn't sprint to the kitchen. So now we're gonna get started. I got my coffee. I got this concoction. Oh, fun fact though. You wanna know something I learned? What's louder than a jet engine? The answer is a blender at 4 a.m. That thing rattled my vertebrae. Hey Dan, can I call you Dan? I feel like we've been through a lot together. So let's say you're writing a mystery that is supposed to be unsolved for the centuries. Hundreds of years, people have not been able to solve it. How do you make sure that you, the author, can solve it without it being the easiest thing in the world? That's a thinker. Okay, it is now 5 a.m. As you can see, still completely dark out there. It's definitely still nighttime. Alright, time to exercise. How many push-ups do you think I can do in 1 minute? I'm hoping at least one. Oh dear, it's been years since I've done push-ups. Dear Dan, what else do you put in the spinach smoothie? Because mine tastes like dirt. Also, I totally messed up a little hourglass here because I set it upside down and then right side up again at 4 in the morning. So, and then I forgot to flip it at 5, so at 6 a.m. we're gonna test to see if this hourglass lasts for an hour. So it's about 5:45 now, and I just heard the first bird song, which means the birds are waking up. Which is interesting because I've been up for almost 2 hours. Well, so far so good. I am actually almost done fleshing out the 5th scene and connecting it to the 6th scene, which is wild to me because recently I have been doing like a scene a week. So to have this scene almost completely done in like 2 hours is, I mean, it is wild. Dan, you rascal, might be onto something. Okay, it's now 6 a.m. Been at this for 2 hours already, shockingly. Is that the first sign of the sun out there lightening the sky? God, I hope so. I'm so tired. I'm like so tired that my back hurts. Is that something that happens to tired people? Or am I just old? Oh, I'm Dan Brown. I wake up at 4 a.m. I do 100 push-ups a day. I photosynthesize like a plant. Alright, so it turns out this hourglass is almost exactly an hour. It's about 50 minutes, just over. So, good job, little hourglass. Hasn't been useful because I have not been paying attention to it at all. But, anyway. Okay, now it's time to try hanging upside down. I don't know if I should try to, like, do a handstand. Is that what he does? Probably not. Maybe this is why he only eats pureed spinach. What if I just lay like this? Does this count as hanging upside down? This is a yoga move, isn't it? Yeah, I could lay like this for a little while. Okay, so it is just about 7:30, which means I'm halfway there. Oh wow, I never even flipped this. Don't know how people kept time when that was all they had to rely on. Okay, you caught me. I did not spend my free minute at the top of the last hour by hanging upside down. I made breakfast, okay? I know it's not on Dan Brown's schedule, but I cannot live on chlorophyll alone. It's 9 o'clock, and I am almost done connecting the 5th and 6th scenes in the novel. I'm like 2 sentences away from connecting the scenes. Okay, so I finished connecting the 5th scene to the 6th scene. So now I am now officially working on the 6th scene, which is sort of exciting. I mean, it should be exciting. The thing is, I am flagging. I am just so tired. I'm like painfully tired. I'm so tired there's pain involved. Last night my plan had been to be in bed before 9. I never go to bed that early, so I wasn't tired and I was really struggling, and so it was like after 11 probably before I fell asleep. I had my alarm set for 3:55. I am so tired. And like a few minutes ago I was like, let's just stop for the day, just be done. I don't know, I mean, like, I feel like I should be saying, oh, you've come this far, you're so close, but my brain is literally not saying that. My brain is like, yeah, just give up. So, we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure. Alright, I made it. It's 11. I don't even think I said at the beginning of this video that my goal was to make it to 11. I think that's 7 hours. But I don't think Dan Brown said a specific time that he works till. I don't even remember. My goal was to work until 11. I made it to 11. And I actually got like a ton of work done today. I did the math, and I wrote about a net total gain of about 570 words. And you might be thinking, wow, that is a pathetically small number of words for, 7 hours of work. But the scenes, I've been like rewriting whole segments, so there's a ton of deleting going on because the first draft, those scenes are weak and bad. So I've been pretty much just rewriting everything that I come to. So the 6th scene I've been working on, it's gonna need a lot of rewriting because in the first draft, this scene had like a happy, excited vibe, and now it's kind of more like a uncertain tone, a little bit spookier. So the whole thing needs to be rewritten because the tone has to be rewritten, so it's gonna be a slow process. I'm working on it, but I'm done for the day. I'm so tired. Interestingly though, that half hanging upside down fake yoga pose thing that I was doing actually really works to help get the blood back into my head and like give me little bursts of energy. So that was nice and interesting, and actually something I might implement in my regular writing routine. And even though today was very productive, I don't think I can implement this in any kind of regular way because, I don't know, does Dan Brown go to bed at noon? I don't know, I'm so tired. And it's productive, and I think in order to make it work long term, I'd have to make some vampire friends. But, yeah. I'm feeling really good. I'm still feeling really good about the story, the movement, the direction propelling the story still feels really, really good. So that's a positive all around, pretty positive. Yeah. Maybe I'll have some better final thoughts later.
Apparently not.